Welcome back to the Rendezvous. Glad you guys are here again. Gonna have a short video today, perhaps. We'll see. So, according to some comments I've been getting, on my YouTube channel and the videos and such, I'm starting to get the impression that some of you are noticing that I haven't done videos on the Nikon D200 recently, for quite a while actually. Well, you're right, I haven't, and I don't know, I've just been branching off. I got so many cameras over there that I thought, maybe I should use some of those, but I do understand that a lot of you like information about the good old D200 from Nikon, so I'm going to remedy that little problem today, and today's video is about the Nikon D200, and I've actually taken some new pictures, so there you go. So, before I get started with the pictures here, I'm going to explain a little bit about it. About around 2010, 2008, sometime in there, I changed my lifestyle and didn't even know I did that. I didn't know it. Up until that point, one of my favorite things to do was to grab a cup of coffee or, whatever, and get up early in the morning or late in the evening and just go sit out on my deck and just sit there by myself enjoying the sights. We have it's a spectacular view from our deck of Alaska mountainsides and all kinds of stuff. So, but I used to like to sit out there. That relaxed me so much. I just sit there. I'd have my camera with me, of course, but I would just sit there and enjoy looking around and watching the clouds and watching the airplanes flying over and watching the birds landing on the nearby trees and watching the shadows on the distant mountains and the colors changing. Oh, I did that a lot. I enjoyed that. But then along came the internet, and things changed for me. As far as photography goes, I mean, when I was out there sitting there on my deck before the internet, I would take pictures of whatever caught my fancy, whatever I liked, whatever was interesting to me as I sat there, clouds, anything. I would snap some pictures of them, and I enjoyed that. Man, did I enjoy doing that. But after the internet became pretty prevalent, about 2000, for me, probably that was started about 2006, but it's about 2010 that, and when I look back, I see that my lifestyle changed. I no longer, I guess I kind of got to thinking that the kind of pictures I was taking out there on my deck wasn't worth taking. Because of what I was seeing on the internet, on YouTube, and all the social sites and stuff. And son of a gun, I just got away from that. And as a result, I actually think photography got boring to me, and I didn't even realize that was happening. I wasn't enjoying it like I was taking those pictures from my deck. It was an awful thing, and I didn't even know what was happening. You look at these pictures that all the bangers, I guess they're called, or whatever, that people are putting up on the internet. You think, God, my pictures are not that way. I don't get to go see those places. I got Alaska right here and right on my doorstep, and but I didn't see that. So I quit doing that, and I kept going out to different places. And it was just, like I said, I think I got bored with photography. I am getting bored with photography. Anyway, so I was thinking about that last week, and you know what? I'm gonna change. I'm gonna get back into what I enjoyed for a while, and that's what I did. Today's video is entitled Sunday Morning, basically, and that's when I took all these pictures. That was today, except a couple of these, or three maybe, I took last night. But I went out and sat on the deck. I got up at 4:30 this morning. You know, it's plenty light out there here in Alaska at this time of the year. And I made some coffee and I went out there and I just sat there, and it was so nice listening to the, you know, no one's up and moving around. There's no airplanes flying over. I actually can hear owls hooting, and there's no motorcycles running by in the nearby houses. It's just quiet. And I sat there for 2 hours this morning, just watching the clouds. There was nice clouds, and the light was a good color, and my mind, I started getting creative ideas on my mind while I sat there. Folks, you gotta enjoy taking pictures. You gotta find something that you enjoy. If you're out there trying to beat everybody else's pictures, get better picture than the other guy or whatever, nah, you're not gonna enjoy that very long. You gotta relax, sit down, and just enjoy it. I sat in the same chair. I sat in the same location this morning, and I took, all the pictures you're going to see here, I took from that chair, same position. I didn't move at all. Not at all. I sat in my chair and took these photos. And I did a lot of thinking, and I'm pleased to tell you it was good thinking. So, and I put me in a better frame of mind. It was so relaxing, just sitting there, just taking it in, and nobody's up in the house yet, and the dogs aren't barking, and it's just quiet, just you and the world. That's it. That's why it's me and the world, and you could have that too. Just make yourself do that. Anyway, so these pictures we're going to look at here right now are taken all from my deck with the Nikon D200. Whoa, told you I was going to do that. And the 200 to 500 zoom lens from Nikon f5.6. Every picture you're going to look at, it was taken with this setup right here. Doesn't that look big? Whoa, yeah, look at that, baby. So, and they're handheld. I had my tripod with me. I didn't set it up. I mean, when you're taking pictures of things that happen around you, a tripod is kind of a hindrance, at least in my experience. So I just trusted the old lens to take care of any camera movement there. So anyway, let's take a look at these. I think there's 15 pictures here. So let's take a look at those, and then we'll come back and talk about them a little bit, and then we'll close. That'll be today's video. So let's go. All right, those were nice. I liked some of those pictures. Well, I liked all of them. Actually, I wouldn't have put them up. But some of them, a little better than the others probably. But like I said, those were all taken from a chair on my deck in the same spot. Every picture was taken from the same spot. That 500 millimeter lens on this camera, which, a crop sensor camera, actually it's comparable to a 750 millimeter lens. And folks, I can hardly believe you can shoot 750 millimeter handheld, but I was doing that. So it's amazing to an old guy like me who, before you had a 200 millimeter lens, you needed a tripod. It wasn't in the film days. But anyway, so I hope you enjoyed those pictures. There was a couple there that came out pretty good for me. And I think, I'm thinking about doing this kind of a video regularly, maybe once a week. I don't know, a Sunday morning pictures from my deck or something like that. Just goofing off and sitting down and enjoying it. So yeah, and I did print one of those pictures, and it came out real nice, and I'm going to show it to you right here. And here it is. This is Twin Peaks, which is visible. Well, of course it's visible. You're looking at it here. But anyway, it's visible from my deck, and it's really, it's some days it's really spectacular to look at these sites across the valley from me. So this is on Epson cold pressed natural, of course, 13 by 19 paper, 12 by 18 image, taken with the Nikon D200 f5.6, which is the aperture I used on these, because with the Nikon D200, that's the only aperture you can get with this lens. But that's irrelevant, because that's the aperture I use most of the time anyway. So I think my shutter speed, I didn't write that down, it's probably around 1/60th or anywhere between 1/60th and 1/250th, anywhere in there. I wasn't looking at the shutter speed. Anyway, such a nice picture. See that? These green valleys. Oh, I don't know. They're right in here somewhere. The green. So a lot of times from my deck, if I have a spotting scope, we watch Dall sheep. There's a band of Dall sheep up in that area, and they're browsing around. It's kind of fun to watch. They're just little tiny white spots, even with the spotting scope. But that area right there, it's all wilderness. It's wilderness. You can get to it. There's trails up in there, but there's not very many people there. There's sheep and moose and bears and grizzlies. Yeah, they're all there. Anyway, there you go. There's my video for the day, or for the week. I don't know. We'll see. We're having guests. My brother and his wife is going to get to our house on Tuesday, and they're going to be here a week. So we're going to head up to the cabin and goof off. Yeah, just goof off. Me and my brother do that quite well, actually. And so I'm not sure what kind of video I'm going to have next. It might be something. Who knows? Thanks for watching today, folks. I hope you enjoyed those pictures. And like I said, if you're not enjoying your photography, if it's more like a job to you, you need to do something different for a while, because you don't want to get burned out. And that's what happens if you're doing if you're real uptight, which you will be if you're trying to compete with other people's pictures. Don't do that. Just don't do it. Just take your own dang pictures. Anyway, you guys take care, and thanks for coming by. I'm up to a little over 1,000 subscribers now, so that's kind of a milestone for me, and I'm real thankful for that, and I thank everybody for that, and also for the comments and everything that you give me. I really do appreciate those. Anyway, talk to you guys next time, and have a good day. We'll see you later. Bye.